Today I'm reviewing the big 4 items that I took with me on the Australian Alps Walking Track. I'll get started with my tent, the Zpacks Duplex. This was home sweet home on the Alps Trail for 5 weeks. What I loved about my setup was that it withstood rain, really windy conditions, didn't attract any rip from some of the gnarly places that I camped. Gave me lots of room to do food prep and cooking on rainy days, and heaps of room for storage. I did experience a couple of issues. The tent drooped where the snow gathered, and I experienced condensation most nights. That required me to wipe down my tent each morning, as well as get to camp with enough time to let it air out. All in all, the Duplex served me well, but I'd be keen to see how a 3.5 season tent with a double wall would fare. As for my sleeping setup, I decided to shake things up. I ended up taking a quilt instead of my usual sleeping bag. I took the Neve gear Waratah -8. I coupled my quilt with a Cedar Summit silk liner. I'm definitely a cold sleeper, and on the first couple of nights I did feel cool, but over the next couple of days I started using all of its features. I enclosed the footbox with the zip, drawstring and clips, and I enclosed the top section using the clip and drawstring. And I slept really snug. What I liked about the quilt was it saved me about 500 grams. And I also am a restless sleeper and a side sleeper. Having the quilt definitely made for a more comfortable sleep. And I really like the features of this particular quilt. For my sleeping pad, I use my Therm-a-Rest NeoAir. It weighs about 330 grams, has a 4.5 R-value rating, so it provides that extra warmth underneath. It's really comfortable. It did slide a bit on the tent floor, but to prevent that, I put my sit pad underneath it. My Therm-a-Rest mat works really well with my new quilt, and it's really durable. I've had it for 4 years without any issues. For my pack, I ran with my One Planet Extrovert. My One Planet pack is literally indestructible, which is largely why I chose it. I have lived down the side of mountains with this, and bush bashed through hectic terrain, and my pack has remained unscathed. It has 55 litres capacity and weighs 1,400 grams. There's plenty of storage so I can keep my life organised on trail, drink bottle holders, a couple of top compartments, a hip belt pocket. It's water resistant, so I got away without a pack cover, and for the load that I was carrying, it was pretty comfortable. There are plenty of lighter weight options out there, but I'm not confident they withstand the same conditions. Thanks for tuning in, and happy hiking.